Hello and welcome. I'm Cody Hilliard, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about video streaming and what it is as a whole, how it works, and a general just idea of how video streaming is going to look in the future and how it's going to impact our lives. No, it's not going to be a slideshow. Now, I'm sure you have all heard of different types of video streaming services. For instance, we have Hulu. Next, we have YouTube. This is one of the most popular video streaming services that is even out there. Now, I know a lot of you have heard a lot of fantastic shows that have come out of HBO, such as, Game of Thrones and whatever. Lastly, we have Netflix. By far, one of the most popular paid-for services for video streaming. So all of these come together and play a factor in what is called video streaming. So now that you have a better understanding of the different types of networks, it's like every day you see all these different kinds of things or you hear about them, whether you're on social media or you're just simply using them. But the question is, how do these actually work? So how do they get, that video from, wherever it's stored to your phone? Or maybe the storage to your computer? Whatever it may be, how do they do it? So the process of video streaming is actually quite simple, and I'm going to go over the fundamentals with you really fast. So here we have a computer, and this is what is going to be containing the original file, the file being the movie or video. And what this does is it puts it into a bin, takes it to your computer, and then at that point, you have the video and it's making you, the user, happy. Yay! Okay, that's enough. Now, the transport, or transportation, you may say. So the analogy I like to use is that there's a train, and the train needs to transport all of these video segments or puzzle pieces that are coming in the billions, and this train then should take it to the computer. And this is where we have the unloading. Now, unloading is very important when it comes to the user. It can either make or break your situation. Now, let's say that you're on your phone, la-di-da-di-da, you're on your phone, and we're going to call your phone the train station. So what is happening here is the train is now pulling up to the train station, which is your phone, just to remind you, and they're unloading massive amounts of puzzle pieces, which is, your video. Sometimes when the workers are unloading all the video, they sort of get a little bit sidetracked, and this can cause some issues. So what if one of the workers was like, hey, let's go get some coffee? Then that's going to cause a problem because they're going to want to set down the video pieces, which will cause buffering. Now, this actually makes you think a little bit. With all these video streaming services becoming more and more popular amongst the public, what is the actual use of TV anymore? Constantly being connected to networks, you can just connect to whatever it may be, whether it's CBS, whether it's Fox News, or even a simple television show. You can now connect because you have your phone. Now, am I saying that TV is no longer going to be a necessity? No. But what I am saying is that Netflix, Hulu, YouTube, for instance, now they have YouTube Red. Think about it. They're all coming out with different original series, such as Game of Thrones, House of Cards, Daredevil. I know these seem like basic shows, but they've had such a large impact. You can only get them on these video streaming services. So what are the actual differences of TV and video streaming?
In other news, Polynesian polar bears have been seen doing their usual migration south for the winter. What is that? Come again. Breaking news! Quick! To Chet McLaughlin on scene.
Right! We got breaking news on video streaming! It's actually not that serious. So, video streaming versus television. What are the actual pros and cons? Well, one, video streaming, it's a lot more flexible, considering there's almost a network connection everywhere you go. McDonald's now has free Wi-Fi, so you can just go there and watch some Netflix. As opposed to television, where it's stuck in one place and you can't really move it anywhere. I guess you could move it, but it would just sort of be a waste of time moving in television. Two, video streaming gives you the ability to connect to what you want to watch. You can subscribe to different channels on YouTube, for instance. You can subscribe to different channels talking about fashion, gossip, news, all that kind of different stuff, and they all have a specific channel for it. 3. When it comes to pricing, we're all sort of frugal. I mean, nobody wants to pay for something that they aren't going to use. With these different video streaming networks, you're only paying for like a tenth of the price that you would with TV. So why waste your money with all these other channels that you're not even going to watch when you're actually paying for a majority of the things you want for a cheaper price? So what I'm saying is, all around, video streaming networks seem to be doing a lot better than TV. I mean, they're giving you what you want, they're cheaper, so why pay for TV when you can get these? Look at it in the grand scheme of things, we used to have tapes, and now we have DVDs. It's no longer a necessity to use tapes. They even stopped producing these VCR inputs so you could watch it on your television. If you want to think about it, we used to have records, which moved on to cassette tapes and then moved on to CDs, and now MP3s, which we all use today. And I actually saw on television that they were offering a digital copy in a commercial. So I guess I will leave you with the question, is the age of TV ending? Well, only time will tell. I'm Cody Hilliard, and I will see you later.